It's been revealed that the government set up a secret relocation scheme after the personal data of thousands of Afghans potentially at risk of retribution by the Taliban was accidentally leaked. Nearly 9,000 people have arrived in the UK or are en route under the arrangement. Details of the data breach and the scheme had been kept confidential by a superinjunction which has now been lifted. Our security correspondent Frank Gardner joins us this lunchtime. Hi, Frank. It sounds worrying. Tell us why.
OK, well, let's just put this in context. When John Healey, the Defence Secretary, who has just offered his sincere apologies to the Commons for this data breach, when it's described as a serious departmental error, that's government speak for a monumental cock-up. An unnamed individual committed what's known as an unauthorised data breach in February 22, and he leaked, we don't know deliberately or otherwise, it wasn't a cyber hack, but he leaked a spreadsheet with the names of thousands of Afghans, many of whom were potentially at risk of retribution by the Taliban, who, if you remember, took over the whole of Afghanistan in the summer of 21. So this occurred in February 22. It was only discovered a year and a half later, in August 23. A superinjunction was slapped on it to make sure nobody reported this. That superinjunction's only been lifted today. Now, a very large number, thousands of Afghans have made it safely to the UK. Several more thousand are on their way. But nevertheless, a warning letter has gone out to all of those affected. And initially, there were nearly 19,000 people on this data set list, warning them to possibly change their social media, to be wary of any kind of unauthorized or unnamed people approaching them, phone calls, things like that. It's a really embarrassing leak, this, because these are people who put their lives at risk working for British forces in Afghanistan during the 20 years that NATO was there, and they thought that their data was secure with the UK government. It wasn't.
Thank you.